Good. Buena suerte. Touch your gloves. Touch your gloves. Good.
All right, let's Sanchez, and he has a reach advantage of 4 inches. There's the bell, and here we go. It's scheduled for 12, and this is round 1, Manuel Marquez.
Sanchez works very hard in the ring. Keep in mind that you've got still a relatively inexperienced opponent.
Watched him get knocked down for the first time and bounce back up. Everything
in the ring, Tom, is that he does have a great heart, and he does. A guy, remember, who knocked out Junior Jones, pointed, and finally, although the stoppage was controversial in the 10th round, and they came up with that one. They've got the Intercontinental.
What is the WBC International Championship? I'm named the Cyclone.
The titles hardly mean much anymore unless
it never interferes with the fighters. He is at a distance from what weight, wherever you're fighting. So,
and that's why, you know,
we'll be back after this. Number 1, why Sanchez suffered a cut over the king in his corner, and he's one of the best cut men in all.
Bodak is as good as there is right now in terms of
situation. It makes it a lot worse. This is round 2. There's
Don Coryell on the sidelines of the Chargers. The most significant punch of the first round. A good
long range. Suddenly they step into one another. With the title on the line. You know, you talked about the Chargers.
The last time we saw Marquez, he was fighting.
His best days might have been with Green Bay, and he finished up with.
He's very patient in the ring, Tommy. He always sticks to
over the left hand of Sanchez.
Best single individual performance on one night when he found. It was a brilliant showing.
Chuck Bodak's going to be over on the other side. We go to Marquez's corner, and things are.
With Pat Russell, and I'm surprised he told me that he did rule ahead, but
really,
go to the scorecards if it's forced to be.
It is going to be a troublesome one
in which he fought for Barrera's World Championship, where he might be able to challenge for a championship fight.
To get the title back from Junior Jones
one day, the 24 hours between the weigh-in and the fight.
So
it appears as though
worn by Agapito Sanchez at the Dominican Republic building in the world of about 15 landing at Hispaniola. Sanchez comes into the fight tonight with a reputation of Russell looked at him, and I don't know if
and you know Russell
says that we'll be back. In the NABO featherweight division, up a point, 59-20. Nice jab there by Marquez. He's in the black trunks, crimson red. Men really wary of making that one. I think by the right hand to follow it. They're very wary of each other.
For Sanchez to lead, and then has countered each of them
as much as anything else, but it was a nice looking punch, wasn't it, Red?
Yes, sir.
Agapito Sanchez has done it. I find the body styles interesting, and Sanchez.
That seems to me the kind of body where you really get the guys you have to
change. With Cedric Mingo down at the pond not too long ago. And round 4 comes to a close.
Respect everything that Nacho Beristain has put together.
And knocked out, beat the Japanese champion, and he's going to retire. And about halfway through continue here a little bit longer.
Yeah. Change of plans.
Yeah. Right hand making contact. And of course he is shorter.
Open for counter blows.
Remember our tale of the tape rip? Marquez paid it no mind.
Remember this guy went.
Landed on nothing.
And here you see too that patience. Sanchez beginning to bleed a little bit more sorts even when Sanchez lands a shot like that.
While this round comes to a close. The bell brings him out for round number 6. This is scheduled for
in the final minute of that last round. It was beginning.
Marquez a moment ago caught Sanchez cautioned him a couple of times.
Right away from the fighter who inflicted the low blow. I think personally.
But remember that the referee has to determine that it's been a low blow. Must assess the other fighter. Take a point away from the low blow. Indication that they'll hit low. There was a major problem.
Well, why does it have to be mandated, Tom? I mean, the referee is there.
It's good to see you again. Part of this fight is all over. He's in the eyebrow of Agapito Sanchez.
And so many different looks and little angles that he becomes difficult.
Winner of 19 straight. And he might have given a loss, so he's 19-1. Comes back to mix it up again and throws the left. Really a good.
Well, Marquez. Up to turn 24, a couple months.
Taller at the 2 by 3 inches.
But this is a guy, Sanchez, that little left hand. right up the center.
Beginning fight so many times here at the Great Western Forum. Sanchez
really hasn't been close to going down, but he's been hit. Chance of
left hand.
Yeah, this has been
which is not a bad idea. It's a busy exchange as we come to the end of the round.
Fight wears along. You saw that left, but watch a terrific right. Boom, right on the button by Marquez.
Is the NABO heavyweight champion. Agapito
with Juan Manuel, but he's in there with a better guy than he's ever fought before.
Featherweight class now. I should say Agapito Sanchez came as a result of a headbutt in the first round. Well, each man's very respectful. Nice up. I'll tell you, Sanchez is tough in it.
Marquez, I think, is doing a very effective job.
He's got him hurt.
Higher straight.
I'll tell you, Sanchez again, rest assured, that was a corking good uppercut that Martyr, or clinching, trying to get his...
Really typical of a Juan Manuel Marquez fight here. You can see that as he stumbled back, it backed Agapito Sanchez back into the ropes, and Marquez with the...
There, Rich, maybe in the back of his mind, he's saying to himself,
he would then really stand in terms of the 126-pounders of the world.
But he is something else indeed. I know you have, or at least you've seen film on him, and I've got a friend of mine in Vegas who's
probably of a young Cassius Clay to find a guy leaning backwards. And
a legend in his own time over there in Old Whitey. I haven't seen him yet, but that would appear to be long ago.
In terms of world championships in the not-too-distant future. Still some interesting body punches from long range, Tommy. They're kind of up shots here tonight, but as we've already talked about, he's got
for the good services of Chuck Bodak. Excuse me, this is the 10th round after 9. This is the 10th round. We saw for about 20 seconds preceding round. I'm going to go down for one brief moment. Why Sanchez
got good balance when he comes in. Hard man to knock off, though.
Slap a leather. Good left.
Find the opening. Marquez is finding it more often. Sanchez would like to get it closer, but Marquez really doesn't. Marquez continues to make Sanchez fight from the outside.
Sanchez a height of 5'4", so he does have a close. Round number 11 brings him out of the corners. That is Sanchez.
Tom is a dramatic turnaround in the scoring in the front, and then losing a point. Suddenly, at least on my card, he's 5 points down.
It would appear Sanchez has got to knock Marquez out if he wants to take the fight.
In Sanchez, he's come out as active as he's been at the start of any round. Fought a little bit too long about that one, I think.
Russell, the referee, and Marquez.
Very hard shots, and I think he's been slowing up here. And I think he
did cascade in and bounce off, but there is blood coming. There's the bell. Two fighters out, no touch gloves.
The final round of the Whitaker.
Well, you didn't have points to people for their aggressiveness and for trying to make the 111, if I remember. I don't. Sometimes
not come out with fire in his eyes the way that he did in that last round. And in fact,
well,
Marquez bleeding from the nose, but I think this is really
lighter, and at 144 and
before coming here to the United States, he impressed us.
Man tries to move his way inside without success. He's a very popular fighter here in Los Angeles.
Marquez has been, he never left his game plan, Tom.
Beautiful.
Chuck Hassett scores about 120. Manuel Marquez.
So Marquez can